Crash Out Economics, you already know, this is probably going to be one of the last episodes that I'm going to be doing not live. You see, we're going to have a live program every single day with my co-host that's coming up. But in the meantime, I'm going to give y'all some important news that just broke. And it's not looking good in the Alex Pretti situation. And it's not looking good for a different reason than most of y'all thought. So, in case you're living under a rock, VA nurse named Alex Pretti was shot and killed, assassinated execution style by a group of rogue Gestapo thugs from the DHS ICE division. And basically, you know, there was a lot of intersecting problems along with this whole debacle that went down with, you know, people on the right who are usually pro Second Amendment out here saying that he shouldn't have had a gun. People on the left saying that he was killed for no reason, defending, you know, his neighbors. Regardless of the case, there's been new evidence that's come out that pretty much makes this whole situation a lot worse. And it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, it came out on Twitter today. I think it was reported by Wired that there was previous altercations that he had with ICE, right? So there was one video that's going around where he was kicking an ICE vehicle and was damaging the fuck out of it. Like, he was straight up beating the shit out of it, broke a light. They tackled him. He had a gun at the time, and then they just pushed him away, and then they left.
Confirming this tonight, a representative for Alex Pretti's family confirming this newly released video shows him interacting with federal agents on January 13, 11 days before he was fatally shot. The video shows him kicking a vehicle and agents tackling him to the ground. The video does not show what happened before the incident.
That is police brutality!
And tonight, the Border Patrol agents who...
So, as you see there, he was basically tackled to the ground. And nothing really went down after that. Obviously, he didn't get arrested for like disorderly conduct or destruction of property or nothing like that. But a lot of right-wingers are using this as justification, you know, as they would, like, he deserved it. Base, they took him out. Just because you destroy property does not mean, especially the property owned by the government that you're paying for and is being used to, you know, target immigrants and basically target the whole community and make them fear you. And it's pretty much just like an operation out here to scare motherfuckers. But besides all that, say you want to charge them with destruction of property or whatever, y'all can do that. But does it warrant a state execution days later? No. But here's the thing that people are not talking about. So the fact that he was known by ICE previously has many people drawing conclusions that he was in some type of database that they took and they later found him, and then that's why they were so aggressive against him and ended up executing him in broad daylight. One of the reasons why people came to that conclusion is because of a previous video where ICE took a picture of someone else in Minnesota and basically said, "You're a domestic terrorist now. We have you in your database." I'm gonna play that shit real fast. This picture, I remember this video, I saw it on TikTok, but it was on Facebook, and this basically happened.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The ICC guys, be careful. You're over here.
It's not illegal to record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, why are you taking my information down?
Because we have a nice little database.
Oh, good.
And now you're considered a domestic terrorist. So
We're videotaping you?
Get over here.
Are you crazy?
So first off, it is absolutely within your rights to be able to record the police. It's absolutely within your rights to record the police. Second off, this is like an intimidation tactic just so other people are afraid to record the police. Whether or not these motherfuckers, because, you know, they're not actually that smart. You know, these niggas were out here fucking raiding the Ecuadorian embassy or consulate.
This is just from Relax. Okay, relax. I did not enter. If you touch me, I will grab you. If you touch me, I will grab you. Okay, well, don't touch me. Okay.
You know, which is nothing to do with like illegal immigration whatsoever previously. And I just chalk it down to them just being illiterate. So they're not like the smartest bunch to really even like think like that. But a lot of people are kind of coming to the conclusion that the fact that they have this database out here, that they actually remembered Alex Pretti before and then took it upon themselves to do a broad day execution in a way to basically say, fuck this dude, we're going to kill you, we're going to show you who's boss, we don't care about the law. And their faces are covered, and they still don't know who the person was that shot him. But we do know that they're not in the state anymore, and neither is SS Officer Greg Bovino, which is honestly crazy. So that in itself is definitely something to be wary of. The fact that they have a whole database, which is what Republicans were always preaching against, like Alex Jones and niggas like that out here saying like, yo, like, bro, like there's having a whole database that's going to be able to track us. They're going to be able to stop our cars midway and shit like that. When in reality, they have a database of anyone they don't like, and they can come back, and if you're in that database, possibly execute you. And that shit is crazy.